for the sake of variance, I hope it's another leader. Oh, okay, all right. The two things you did say, Paul. It was blue, it was purple, and you were correct on both accounts. We are watching blue, purple, Luffy.
This is a little show for you guys that have to click through every single one. There's gonna be a faster way of doing this, man.
You would think so. But I've seen how you do things, Paul. You'd be, you would have a clue.
All right. There we go. All good, lock and loaded. And now Luffy against Bonney.
Will Luffy, after the upgrade from Gear 2 all the way up to Gear 4, Snake Man, will that allow him to finally take out the most OP character, well, his jewelry body,
losing to a 12-year-old girl?
She said she was 12.
Man, it's discussing on how they're going to cut.
Is that how it works? Do you ask the player how you want to cut your deck?
Yeah. Basically,
there's give me my sin.
There's some people that just cut through the middle, but there's some people like, okay, I want you to put the top part of your deck onto the right, the bottom part onto your left, and in the middle. Then I want you to rearrange 2, 3, 1, and then get the top 10 cards and put it at the bottom of your deck.
Sounds like you've done that before.
Yeah, no, I'm not like that though. I'm just like, it's got it. I like it. You get then face to face, unfortunately. So people like to take that precaution.
Of course, totally understood.
Now, the question is, Bonney, the 8-cost kid is going to be a problem. However, the Luffy does dish out a lot of big bodies.
Does the 8-cost kid come, does it just get lose to a red rock? It has blue ways of not really worrying about swings, whereas you can use your spells to get rid of stuff. Is that going to be better? Is that going to be worse? That's sort of the questions that will happen. It's probably more not on 8-cost Bonney this game. It's probably going to be more 8-cost Bonney, 8-cost kid. Might be more on, your 9-cost Chase, your 10-cost Dofi. Or does we find that, Blue Purple gets to a point where they're just spitting out more than enough guys to be able to, for Bonney not be able to control the board as much as it wants to.
See who ends up going first. Who's your money on this one? Who do you want to see win this one?
Look, I'm as you know me, Paul. I'm an unbiased commentator. I like all the decks. I've never complained about any deck. I think
you complain about Nami all the time.
I've never complained about a deck before. Don't worry about it. I feel like Dylan currently is our anime protagonist. So the amount of as we've seen him on stream now, he's just that's our guy. But, Blue Purple Luffy has been a menace. We were discussing about it being hit by a fan and so on and so forth. And it's still here. So, does that make it too strong or something?
Nope. Swings into the Bonney, get out of here. Oh, gets him to Zojiro. Right. Gonna ramp up as fast as possible. Don't think Bonney has any removals, so unfortunately he has to wait until the Zojiro swings first and then able to attack it. Just get rid of it. Can anyone dethrone Dylan? This boy, 6 into lead. X alike. Himself on Rosa 90. Now he is going to be on 5 Dawn. I guess you could probably swing 4 to fail into lead, but just to ramp up if you want to. Maybe you could get an additional 1 Dawn just to get up to 5, just at least to get rid of 1 card out of Dylan's hand. I'm just trying to think. He has 3. He's separating 2 Dawn. Maybe he might go 6 and 6.
Not with a Bonney leader effect being able to stop one of those things. I wouldn't think so, Paul. So we'll have to see if like, because 5 lead ramps the Don, is this like going to be a god thread or something? Maybe.
Because if he does do God Thread, it would be very beneficial for the Luffy player because let's just say on the 8th Dawn turn, Hook gets himself another ramp. On the 8th Dawn turn, when the 8-cost kit comes out and the Rosinante is still at the field, that's a very sticky situation for our Luffy player.
Very much so.
Yeah. Now, swing 5 into the 4. Is he going to save it? If he does save it, because just lets it go. I think it's already done its job. Play Karen if he wants to. Nope. Cavendish, restand 2 Don. He's on to 8. Is it 8 or 9 Don now? 9 Don, I believe.
He's on a lot. I don't know how to hang on.
6 into... Well, you'll have to go 6 into 5. Resting that leader goes down to 4. Now Dylan decides to take life.
Yeah, looking for a few more pieces to be able to like work with.
You go straight up. Is he going to do...
Mihawk.
On who? Okay.
On Cavendish, because, yeah, that works.
Yeah, because the Koshiro only protects people from being KO'd, but it doesn't protect them from being removed from the board.
That's correct.
And Rosinante is still available there, however, it only protects rested characters.
That is correct as well. Yes, rested characters are both things not being able to protect what we've just seen, this Nikos Mihawk. It's one of those cards that have just come out as well from the revisions from what a new deck list looked like. So yeah, works really well.
It's awesome that Nikos Mihawk is making a comeback all the way back in from 2 years ago, if you won. 3 years ago, sorry.
Yeah, another card that can be rotated if wanted to.
Dylan being on, I believe he was on 8 Dawn. Does he play the Mihawk here? He's gonna respond in kind by playing himself another an 8-cost Mihawk, or
maybe. It does feel like it doesn't do a whole lot though. Like this board is annoying to deal with already. You've got to get rid of that Bon Clay, so I think there'll be like a nice cheeky little swing into Bon Clay somewhere here. But I think after that, I'm not sure what the next effect would be.
Swinging 6 into lead, trying to chip up as many cards and see. Look, we've seen in the past Dylan having so many cards in hand. Well, guess what? He's met his match because knowing blue purple Luffy, it's exactly the same situation as well. Now it basically is. It feels like the battle of hand resources in the late game. Because not only does Luffy have to prepare for like the bigger bodies such as Doffy and the 9-cost Shanks as well as the 8-cost Kid, has to try to find those Gum Giants in the late game as much as he can probably, and also he only does run 2 blockers, I'm pretty sure, which is the Nami and the Sanji.
Yeah, I don't think he played Sanji much as a blocker, but yeah, correct. Yeah, did lose that 8-cost Kid. That was one of the pieces that they lost in the banning, the restricting. I don't even know what we would call it, but yeah.
The nerfing. Yeah, the old
patch notes came out. Still, there's still pieces to play here for sure. But kind of a lackluster turn from Dylan, I must say.
It's rid of the 8-cost Kid. I think he doesn't need that unless he's already comfortable with having 1 8-cost Kid in hand already. Not sure if he plays 3 of or 2 of. We'll have to watch and find out. Now he's using his ability. It is active now.
If only someone could post all the deck lists at the end of the event. That'd be cool.
If you had someone like that in the Oceania region, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, it's not. For the people who don't know Paul, shout outs to Paul. He's how long have you been doing it for?
Bro, I don't know. I think almost a year now. Look, I'm taking it seriously. Yeah.
Yeah, so Paul's been, for everyone, Paul gets all the deck list winners profiles and just tries and, puts all their lists up and gets as much data as possible, collates them all, and he does a very good job. So give him some love if you ever want to see a deck list.
9, and now he's on the 10 Dawn turn. He did pick up himself a Sanji.
Oh. I mean, if you play a Sanji on the board, I think it's going to be very hard as well to like kind of deal with it all.
Like he uses, is he going to use a 6k swing in to protect? Is he protecting with a Bonney? He is. Was the one that swing in your body? Oh, and
Sanji and Nami. Nami being able to set up a few more turns if you need be in advance. Maybe it's the best play, but you probably want a bigger thing, yeah. Too bad, Paul. Looks like a lot of people are putting their hands up. Looks like your job's done.
They just want me to do. They don't want me to judge anymore. They just want me to do full-time commentating, just covering the online regionals at this point. Oh man, Gorm, you need to help me out with that. I can't commentate by myself, man. I just supposed to go soon? No, it's not 5 o'clock yet. My man.
No, don't you worry, sir. We have got plenty.
I think we can get through this till the end, Gorm. I
hope so.
Oh, there's a Lycos Shakes. Get out of here, Mihawk.
That's right. Shakes is better than Mihawk. Confirmed here on the Polar Gorbs. Oh, sorry, no, the TAKGames official Polar Gorbs.
Love it. Man, what a response. 9 drop Shakes. Get out of here. We don't need to see you. Jeez. Really can't wait to see what people come up with in the 10 drop Shanks. It comes out. Jeez, please. With one Dawn open, definitely tell them maybe there isn't one. Yep, Gum Giant, there we go. Gets himself a Gum Giant before using his leader ability, prepping up for the massive late game swings. And this is what we're talking about. Like, you gotta, the early game isn't as important when it comes to this matchup. You definitely just want to keep going for the, prepare for the late game. And just prepare for those Doffys, man. That Doffy is so annoying. Can you imagine back to back Doffys?
Man. I've done it before. It is brutal. And if it gets to a point as well where the Bonney has bigger bodies than the blue purple Luffy, it's a pretty good scenario to be in. A lot of these bodies for the blue purple Sanji. Blue purple Luffy is about kind of just getting extra pieces out, whereas Bonney deals with bodies and gets another one like that. This 9 cost Shanks I think is key in this matchup. So we're going to be resting the Nami blocker, so that's annoying as well because we'll have to see. I think if you're Dylan here, I think you take this hit. And another Mihawk. Mihawk will be getting rid of the Bonney blocker. And I guess that makes sense why the Bonney was swing last turn. So we'll have to see what Dylan responds with. If there's another Shanks here, KO the Sanji, swing the normal Shanks into the Nami, I feel like you're in a pretty good spot. And gives it 2Ks for the 6K swing.
Good. Picks up the camera angles there for you guys and girls at home.
Dude, Player One's getting a lot of love in the chat here.
Yeah. A lot of people, man, cheering on Jackson over here. You know what? I can actually do it now. Give me a second.
Are you putting names in?
Yeah, putting names in now.
Look at you go. What do you mean Player One's not their real name? I thought that's what it was, Paul. This is Player 1 and Player 2.
There we go. There, see, everyone's happy.
Great work, Paul. You're a man of the people. Oh, 2 different people in the chat saying Player 1 is their boyfriend. I love this. Player 1 gets a... Anyway, plays a Mihawk on the body, so Dylan's, that allows you to set up a blocker and use the dodge. So else does he just don up the Shanks to get rid of Sanji, or does he don up the Bonney to get rid of the Nami? Let's go.
Look, gets himself a Cavendish, restarts to Don.
Okay.
12 into 9? Would you risk it for the... Would you just... No, go 6 into lead first? Or maybe 6 into the Nami?
Everyone's getting around. That's so yay. Yeah, due to us being commentators, we have to stay unbiased and very professional. Paul. Yeah. We've never been biased in our lives. I think, but I do. Shout out to all the homies, giving love to the people.
That's 9. That 9 cost swing. Went straight into the Sanji. I believe he counted out of it. Now he's using the box.
No, it went into the Nami.
Into the Nami. Okay, cool.
Yeah, which I think is interesting. Obviously, Sanji being a bigger body, but like,
yeah,
is the idea just that you get built up to a point where you have multiple swings into this Luffy and they can't deal with it, sort of thing? Who knows? I understand there's a lot of love for Jackson, but Jackson here is playing Blue Purple Luffy, so Jackson should think about his life choice. So, hey,
it's interesting that there's like, I feel like there's like 2 types of Blue Purple Luffy builds. There's you either go with the Doflamingo brothers, or you decide to go with more of the Mihawk kind of bounce back removal play, or maybe go for even a hybrid.
Yeah,
best of both. Best of both worlds. I guess that's sorry, you're gone.
I was gonna say the list I saw recently was playing both like the Mihawks and the both the Mihawks and the brothers. So you definitely can use both of them there.
Now, the question is he playing for another 9-drop Sanji in order to into another Nami to get up his defenses up?
Or are you feeling in a good spot that you can actually now play just a 9-cost Sanji into like another Mihawk or another, maybe a Rush Luffy or something like that? Who knows?
Okay, separating 3 Dawn. Oh, never mind. 2 Dawn open. 8. What can come out of 8? Maybe Doflamingo? Is that an 8 cost or 7?
Doflamingo is an 8 cost, or just a Rush Luffy. Both good choices, I would assume. Because Rush Luffy would get back the Bonney back to hand, which means you can't search as freely. We'll have to see.
Oops. I believe that is a Nami. 5.
I mean, you'd know. You're the Nami guy.
Yeah. Tapped 5 for a reason. Most likely just building up his defenses. There we go.
Yeah.
Draw 3 cards, then put back 2 cards either the top or the bottom of the deck. What card is he going to put back? He doesn't have to reveal the cards as well.
No. Although in saying this, Paul, like, do you feel like the Nami, although like the Blue Purple Luffy is playing a bit more defensive, like, kind of been underwhelming turns, but like, I know they can defend very easily, but like, I feel like if they swarm the board a bit more, they would be in a much, better spot.
Yeah. Swings 8 into lead just to bait out that Mihawk. Goes up to 9. Dylan is actually looking quite low. Never mind, no, he's got a lot of cards. It's just all.
Oops, all cards.
Yeah. Goes for turn. Both on 2 live. It's at this point, it's a matter of who has the bigger bodies on the field. Does he does Dylan actually have the 10-drop Doffy in hand? Because if he does, that is going to be quite a difficult situation for Jackson.
100%, yeah. But looks like 8's being tapped here. So either another Mihawk or a Kid. Here's the Kid.
Oh, yucky.
Now we all remember how Kid works, so we'll have to see. This Shanks has stayed around as well. So like these big bodies have been staying for Dylan. They are procedurally generating value, but we've got Jackson here giving up a 1k to 6. We're looking to protect that life.
Just 1 Dawn onto the Bonney and goes for another 6 into lead, trying to get out as many cards as possible. Like this, okay. Dylan has to be very careful here. The reason why is he's versing Blue Purple Luffy. Blue Purple Luffy has 1 tech card that can ruin Dylan's overall hand.
Pudding is what you're thinking. Okay. I thought you were going to say Gum Gum Red Rock to get rid of this kid, but you're right. You're right. The pudding is always can be an ever-present threat.
Yeah,
Being able to ruin people's days.
because for the past 3 games that we've seen Dylan play, he's always been sitting quite comfortably with 5 cards or more in hand.
That's true. That's true. He's just been sitting with a whole library in hand. Yeah, 100%. And you're saying the roles are kind of reversed because the pudding can be played at any point.
The question is, does Jackson have it in hand? He decides to go with Gum Gum Giant, minusing 2 Don, getting himself 2 extra cards, goes up to 10. Does he have that pudding? Goes for a 10k, no, never mind. It goes for a 11k swing. Will he use the block to get out of it, or is he going to use another Gum Gum Giant, or maybe even a Gear 2 at this point?
Do you feel though, if a Jackson was to pudding here, it's kind of too much of a Don investment for what you are trying to do. I don't think your board gets developed enough. I don't know, I think that's how I'd be feeling about it. I think pudding's as great as, obviously it's a reset, but yeah, and then uses the beige to be able to cycle through as well.
See, he's on limit life, he's on 1 life, I bet.
11, wow. I must say, Paul, you've been doing a very good job at doing all the factors.
Oh, yes. I thank you very much. I'm doing this without an Elgato Stream Deck, so I will be investing in one of those surely. It's much more easier.
Yeah, shout out to Troll Oz helping us be able to learn all the tips and tricks of some of the stream stuff. So yeah, we'll be going there soon as well, won't we, Paul?
That is correct. We're going to be there next week, I believe, for the last Thursday of the month.
Week after.
The week after. My apologies. Week after, yes.
Yes, and then the day after will be OP13 pre-release.
Okay. Let's see if we're going to see pudding in action. Well, how many? He's got like 7 cards in hand?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I just don't know if pudding's enough. I'd be curious to see, but let's see how we go. What did Jackson take on that search, by the way?
I am not 100% sure. I got distracted.
I got distracted as well. That's why I asked the question.
Hey.
Did he search? Did he miss it? I wouldn't assume so, right? Chat, let us know. Unless, or let us know.
Is that 10k into the kid?
Yeah.
He's gonna rest with the Mihawk. Okay, it doesn't rest the thing inside it there and blocks. This is this is tricky.
How do you get through to this?
Stack it onto the Luffy. Just stack it onto the Luffy.
Yeah.
Or even just bottom deck that, just to save yourself some time, bottom deck using Red Rock.
I tell you what though, being able to commentate Bonney games online makes our life a lot easier because we know where the swings are going. Because there's a kid on board, it has to go into the kid.
Yeah, sorry, go on.
Oh no, I was gonna say, it feels like Dylan's kind of taking control back again, having this kid set up and the pieces behind it. Speaking of,
yeah, there we go.
Prawn, he would have got the beige out using kid effect. So you're not drunk, you're just forgetting about kid effect. That's fine. Gives it 2. Yeah, 2.
Another 2.
Another 2. How much is this? Is this 12 into it?
That's 12, I believe. So yes.
Yeah, so it's 12.
13.
Yeah. Yeah, 13. That's a good block. And then that's just going to be a pass there?
Oh,
brother.
Yes.
Yeah. So we'll have to... Oh, man. What? 10. Oh, Paul.
No.
Oh,
There it is.
Okay. Happy feet. Where are you at? Where are you at? That what a combo there with the Cavendish. But dude, the way Dylan plays Bonney, he gets all his pieces in a row and then pulls off combos like this. It's really impressive.
And then he can just attach 1 Don if he wants to. No, he's not gonna attach 1 Don onto the kid instead. I think he's gonna finish it.
Oh, what is he worried about? What crackback is there? He has 1 Nami up.
I'm tired.
Got thread out. Yeah, I think what Dylan is going to do here is he's going to put the Don on the kid. Nami could swing huge, but then the crackbacks is going to be too much.
Yep.
Yeah.
Doesn't even care whether he does have the Bonney leader effect or not,
No, it's just unnecessary.
because the Duffy's already chained everyone down.
Yeah, Thunderbug get a Don back. So but the 11, you're gonna have to take that. You got no Don up. I don't think you counter out. That's 6k worth of counter? That's way too much. 3 cards.
4 cards in hand with 2 life remaining. One of the swings has to go to the 8 cost kid. And it's going to be such a big Don investment just to get it through. Minimum 2 Don attached. What are you going to do? Do you play for the defense? He's already used 2 Gum Gum Giants, I believe.
I think so, yeah. 2 Gum Gums are gone as well. And it's just like, do you just block with the Nami? You're stalling. You are looking for outs. But what outs are there? And Paul, you see that he didn't use any Don, and then he doesn't need a Don up because what swings are going to be coming out? I think the only rush that they play would be the 8-cost rush Luffy, but even then I don't think it's enough. What are we? I mean, I don't know about you, but it feels like the writing's on the wall here.
Yeah, it's Jova. It's like, oh my gosh. You know, I thought the Luffy would have, like, as that 8 cost kid into the, Luffy's problem was one, that Shanks came in. Then he went from the offense to defense to offense to defense, basically. Dylan 9 drop Shanks, no worries. Gets rid of, like, the bigger bodies, also board presence. He got the Mihawk, and then even the Cavendish managing to restand 2 Don in order to take a full advantage of any potential, big drops like 8 drop kid or even Duffy. It's it's insane.
It's just you just see the power of Bonney once they get all their pieces together. It's just like, you're building Exodia, but like with Bonney with like green cards. It's crazy.
Plays 5 for another Nami.
We've got
We've got Luffy.
Oh, well, the Rosanante, yeah. You trash an event from hand and you can draw cards, but no, just oh my god, literally just plays it and passes the turn to get 2. Okay.
I don't think. First of all, I'm kind of worried for Jackson now. He already used 2 Gum Gum Giants. Unless he's got Thunder Bagawa, 2 Thunder Bagawas, 2 or 1 Gear 2, possibly the last 2 Gum Gum Giants.
Is it enough though for this onslaught? You have 2 life. I know you have 7 Don up, but like, oh man. I think we'll have to see what Dylan wants to do here. Oh yeah, so he's just asking for events. So that's good for us as well.
Yep.
Okay, so not that many in the end. 1 Gear 2 Gum Gums,
okay.
1 Bug Yor.
Okay. I thought it was 2 Gum Gum Giants.
I thought it was way more as well, but with that information, we're going to start off with an 8 to lead. So 8's a good number. It's 2 cards out of hand or an event, so it gets a Gear 2 out of hand. 1 down.
8 into lead. You have another Gear 2 in you, Jackson.
Jackson does have another Gear 2.
Okay. Winnable.
2 cards out of hand. 10 into lead.
He has to get the Gum Gum Giant and then a plus 1,000 counter. Or even just take life.
Yeah, but take life and look at the board that's just like sitting in front of you.
Giant trashes the Sanji. He needs 1 more 1k counter.
Yeah, draw 2. Looking for a 1k. That's a 1k. Sorry, draw. Yep.
Alright, he needs a Thunder Bugger to ramp up to 1 Don at least. If he's planning to go another Gum Gum Giant. Your ability.
No, Thunder Bugger doesn't even, because Gum Gum's -2, Thunder Bugger only gets up to 1, so it'd see you at 7.
Mm-hmm.
So even then you'd probably lose it. So we're just going to go 10. 10's a great number. And even then, Paul, like, okay, let's say Blue Purple Luffy survive. He survives this turn. What does Jackson do back? Like, he still has to get through a kid. He's still gonna have to get through a Bonney. Another Gum. There he goes.
And there's a Rush Luffy gone.
And leader ability is off now as well. We need one more. And there's the one.
It's so intense. He's got 3 Dawn available.
That's all Gum's used, Paul.
Yep. And you can see he still has the Shanks available. Question is he going to... Okay, never mind. He's going for it. And into lead. Do you have another response? Do you have Thunderbug War and a plus 2,000 counter? He takes the light. Here we go. And it's over. Oh.
And it's over.
Wow.
Holy Shanks bricks in the deck, but doesn't matter. What a game, Paul.
What a game indeed.
We saw 3 Gear 2s. We saw 4 Gums. We saw 2 Buguas. We saw all the events, but alas.
Oh, that was
not enough.
Where's the other?
There's the red rock. That's the red rock. That's what I was looking for. That.
And the water helps as well. Wow. F in the chat, boys and girls.
F in the chat. Jackson will be having people's babies, but not this win, unfortunately. Dylan Mao, undefeated.